Your name is on the list, third line from the bottom, between a retired intelligence analyst from Langley and a sitting federal judge. You read it 3 times because the first 2 times your brain refuses to process it as real. It's real. But let's go back 40 minutes. Because 40 minutes ago you were just a translator doing a routine job and your name wasn't on anything except your own coffee cup. You're 23 years old. You speak 4 languages. The agency hired you 8 months ago for document translation, financial records, intercepted communications, administrative files from foreign entities, routine work. The kind of work that happens in a beige office at a beige desk under fluorescent lights that hum at exactly the frequency of a headache. Tonight you're alone in the translation unit. Everyone else went home at 6. You stayed because document batch 7 Tango is due by 0800, and you're the kind of person who doesn't miss deadlines. The batch is 43 documents, mostly financial transfer records. Standard. Document 31 is not standard. It arrives in the batch labeled as an administrative procurement file, the kind of document you translate without reading because procurement files are about as interesting as watching paint dry on a beige wall. Except this one has a header you don't recognize, not a standard agency format. The logo at the top is a version of the seal you know, but subtly wrong. A different iteration, older maybe, or internal to a division you've never interfaced with. You translate the first paragraph, supply acquisition, standard, second paragraph, personnel assessment, slightly less standard but not alarming. Third paragraph. The heading reads, Scheduled Resolution, Domestic Assets, Priority Tier 1. Below the heading is a list of names, 12 of them. Each name has a corresponding detail set, location, routine, known associates, and a column labeled simply Window. The window column contains date ranges, all within the next 90 days. You translate the first 3 names because your brain is still running on professional autopilot, still processing language before processing meaning. Name 1, retired intelligence analyst Langley. Name 2, federal judge, Eastern District. Name 3, you stop. Name 3 is you, your full legal name, your home address, your daily commute route, your coffee order from the place on 4th that you've gone to every morning for 8 months, your window, 14 days. 14 days. Your hands are on the keyboard. The X on the back of your right hand is visible under the fluorescent light. You look at it the way you look at anything that stays constant when everything else is moving. It stays constant. You breathe. 3 things happen simultaneously inside your brain. First, the professional assessment. This document came through official channels in an official batch, which means either someone made a catastrophic error or someone made a catastrophic decision. Both options are equally terrifying for different reasons. Second, the personal assessment. You have 14 days according to a document that knows your coffee order. Third, the question that overrides everything else. Who sent this batch? You check the batch origin, classified sender. Routed through 3 internal relay points, standard anonymization protocol used for sensitive source material. You cannot trace it forward, you can trace it backward. 1 relay point, 2. The 3rd relay point resolves to an internal extension. You know that extension, it belongs to your supervisor. You sit completely still for 60 seconds. The fluorescent lights hum, the office is empty. Document 31 is open on your screen with your name in it, and your supervisor's extension in the routing data and 14 days in the window column and outside the window of the beige office. The city is doing what cities do at 9 p.m. on a Tuesday, which is existing completely normally while you are not. You have 4 options. 1. Report it through official channels, which route directly through your supervisor. 2. Leave the building right now and call someone, except the someone you would call is a contact your supervisor introduced you to. 3. Photograph the document and take it externally, which is a federal crime that will end your career and possibly your freedom if you're wrong about what you're looking at. 4. Finish translating the batch, submit it by 800, and pretend you never read document 31. Option 4 is not an option. Your name is on line 3. You take out your personal phone, not your work phone, your personal phone, and you photograph document 31. All 4 pages. You close the document. You finish translating the remaining 12 files in the batch because closing the batch incomplete would flag your access log, and a flagged access log on tonight of all nights is a door you cannot afford to open. You submit the batch at 11:47 p.m., you log out, you take the elevator to the ground floor, you walk out of the building at the same pace you walk out every night, not fast, not slow, exactly normal, because the cameras in the lobby have been there for 8 months and they know what your normal looks like, and tonight normal is the most important performance of your life. You walk to your car, you sit in it, you look at the photographs on your phone, your name, 3rd line, 14 days. The coffee place on 4th opens at 7 a.m. You will not be going tomorrow. You will not be going ever again. You have a photograph of a document that may be the most important thing you've ever held, or maybe something you have catastrophically misread. You have no one to call. You have 14 days according to a list that knows your routine better than you do. And you have the X on the back of your hand, which has always been there, which has never meant anything to anyone who has ever seen it. Until tonight, you're going to make it mean something. Subscribe. You're going to want to be here for what happens next.